All right, guys, we are back from the body shop and we have our freshly painted front bumper. We've got our Type RA S209 front grille. We've got our vent covers for the sides of the front bumper. We've got our JDM bezels with our daytime running lights and turn signals, so we don't have to worry about upgrading the headlights to the newer version. And everything is on the front of the car ready to go. New foam pieces. We've got the new styrofoam bumper piece there. Everything's ready. Let's go ahead and put the front end of my STI back together. So first off, we've got the new S209 Type RA grille with the red stripe here at the bottom, or the cherry blossom red stripe. And we got a handful of screws on the back side to screw in. All right, now we'll install the JDM daytime running light, fog light cover bezels. And to the driver's side. Now for our corner vent covers here. As you can tell from the color difference in these vent covers, this part is very dirty. We were doing some buffing of the paint, and got a mess to clean up. But we are done assembling our front bumper cover now. Now we can go ahead and put it on the car. And so guys, it is the moment of truth. So, looking pretty good. All right, now we got a couple of new bumper clips to put up here in the corners. One right here. And one right here. and one right here, and then we got two smaller fender clips to put in the corners of each of our fenders where it meets the wheel well. And one clip in, one on the other side, and then we got some bumper clips underneath. All right, guys, we got all those bumper clips in underneath. And here she is, the finale, front end installed. I think the paint matched pretty well, although I've got it in the shade. Haven't pulled the full cart into the light, but it looks like it's pretty good. Let's go ahead, test the hood. And looks like we are pretty much bang on there. A little bit something goofy with the gap right there, but there's only so much finessing I can do as an amateur. I think it turned out pretty daggum good, if I do say so myself. So there she is. Let me go turn her on and show you the DRLs and the flashers. Here we are with the daytime running lights on, with the headlights on, and turn signal / hazard sequential. So guys, we've got our new front bumper on. It's now time to replace the old rear bumper with the new one. I know that looks kind of crazy, but there's more pieces. It'll look better. To replace where this one got hit and where it had all this filler and bad paint work. So we went ahead and got a Type RA / S209 rear bumper. We've got the vents on the sides. Those are the vent covers. We have to put those on there. And we also ordered, I think from Subi Speed, I can't remember who I ordered it from now, a JDM rear fog light to fill in the plastic dummy plate on the back bumper. So it's starting to rain on me again for the 4th time today, so let's go ahead and get at it and get this thing put together. All right, let's try to speed run this thing, because it is starting to drizzle again. I can't remember if the tail lights have to come out. I don't think they do. I think as long as we get these fasteners and all the little push pins, we should be able to just yank this off of here. I think that's all that retains it. And of course we break our push pins in the corners. And of course we don't have replacements for them because they're the weird little one-off ones that have the centerpiece you push in instead of popping up. So I'll replace those with what I got on hand that'll fit. Hopefully these bumper clips don't all break coming off. I bought 2 packs of them at Subaru the other day, or 3 packs, 15 of them. And I think I've only got 6 of them left after doing the front bumper, filling in all those gaps. These things get jammed up with dirt and mud and stuff, and they just don't want to pop open and come loose. I think that's got it, aside for the one clip I missed right here. I think we can take her off now. There we go, just as simple and easy and gentle as that. All right, so we'll go ahead and wipe with some rubbing alcohol around where our vent is gonna apply, because it uses 3M sticky molding tape and little metal lock washers on the inside of the pegs. Try to get the buffing compound off of the grill grate. That's probably going to wear away. Looks like there's still some masking tape. Left-hand side, go ahead and pull all this tape. Backer. All right, that's all of our tape off. Everything is alcohol wiped. Now to stick it on there. Should have put gloves on. My hands are still gross from working on that sandbar. Oh yeah, looks good, and as you see, it covered up all of that chipped off paint, which didn't really matter around those vents. Because I knew it was gonna cover it anyway. So now we've got these little washers that go on the pegs on the back to just lock that down. Just double security. Where the 3M sticky isn't having to work on its own. Need to go find a socket that'll fit that and just use that to push it all the way down. And looks like 10 millimeter is the lucky size. Once again. All right, that's all set. Now we gotta put our passenger side vent on, or vent cover. And here's how that looks on the back side. We got all of those little locking washers on there to hold those pegs. All right, let's get this side knocked out. I'm ready to get this bumper on this car. I'm ready to be finished with this car, but I got a feeling there's no finishing this car. It's gonna be a constant improvement, things to do to it. Actually, just today, ordered another driver red seat belt because that was the issue on the SRS video, the previous video. I linked it up in the top corner, or I'll try to remember to. But that was the issue that tensioner, the pre-tensioner, had open in the circuit once I got the SRS module back from having all the crash data removed. So I ordered that. I also ordered a Type RA Alcantara lined piano black shifter bezel or surround, and also ordered the piano black dash trim to get rid of all the faux carbon fiber on the interior of this car. I thought that was the stupidest, like cheapest thing Subaru could have done to the STI was that decision. So go ahead and pop this on here as one of my customers come to pick up their car. All right, now that we got that done, we're gonna do the rear fog light, the JDM fog light. There's your part number for the lens. There's the bracket and the hardware, the wiring harness, which I don't know what to do with the bag it came in with the part number. I'll try to link all this stuff below. This is the factory wiring harness. I don't think it's factory pre-wired. We gotta splice into this, if I remember right, and splice into the tail light. If I remember right, that's what this harness is for. It's been a while since I did this. The last one I did was on my 2019 WRX Performance Pack. So we'll go ahead and get this bracket and the lens mounted in the bumper and run our wiring and get this car back together because I'm ready to be done. So I know I sound like a broken record saying I haven't done this in a while, but it's been a long time since I've done one of these, and they don't come with instructions. Nutserts here and on the side, plate this way, push pin in the side here, your little 10 millimeter headed bolt here, here, and on the side here. And yes, this is a Koken keychain ratchet. Super cool and super handy. Right, so our wiring harness. The bulb sits somewhere around here. Pretty sure these clip on up here. Then I think we knock out that plug and run the wiring through there. Knock the plug out, not knock a hole in the plug. So like so, and I believe that these clip on across here. I think that's it. Then our bulb and socket will twist into that housing once we get it up there. So I think we're ready to go ahead and put our bumper skin on, and then we'll finish up our wiring inside. Definitely needs a good wash. This back bumper sat in the body shop for a couple of days after it was done, and accumulated some primer dust. At least I hope it's primer dust and not overspray. And there we go. We are all bolted up. Now we got to do is wire in that rear fog light. All right, back bumper is on. We got to put those two 10mm headed screws in there. Now, this was supposed to be a plug-and-play harness, but apparently I bought the plug-and-play harness for the wrong model year because those plugs are not the same to tap into this tail light. So I guess I'm going to have to splice. I don't like splicing factory wiring. I might do that, or I might wait. I'm not sure. So yeah, there we go. All right, guys, I decided I'm not gonna splice the wiring. I'm just gonna order the correct harness, the pigtail, and wire it up at a later date. But there we go, new S209 Type R8 rear bumper is on. Cleaned up that bottom. It was thankfully just some primer dust. And we are officially done, as far as I can think, for the exterior of the car, other than putting the 19-inch wheels on, which I put them on the other day. You have to have a 5mm spacer to clear the front Brembos, but it doesn't give you enough threads for the lug nuts. So got to get extended lug nuts or extended studs for running those wheels. So yeah, she needs a bath. She hasn't been washed since, who knows, I'm assuming since before the wreck, which I think was last summer. But there you have it. The STI project car is back together and revitalized once again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you all in the next one.